Well, this is one of those stories you hope to get to work on, right? It's one thing to say that you love pizza, but it's another to say you want to work with it for the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life. That's just exactly though what one man has done, starting at the bottom and then climbing all the way to the top. And it's been quite the journey. Our Ali Cassetti spent the morning at a local Domino's Pizza getting to know the owner. And Ali, I understand the business has become a real family affair.
It sure has. Starting off as a delivery boy at the age of just 22, Daniel Dain began his career with Domino's. After overcoming a few major obstacles, Daniel and his wife Catherine now own 11 stores in Corpus Christi and all of the surrounding areas. Not even a stage 4 cancer diagnosis could stop these two from excelling.
I loved the job. Like, it was the funnest job I've ever had. And I wanted to be a general manager, and then, I had to work my way up to that.
Starting in 1985, Daniel Dain entered the Domino's family as a delivery boy with the hopes of one day becoming a general manager.
And so I dropped out of school and wanted to become a Domino's Pizza manager and franchisee, so that didn't go over too well at home.
For some, not going to college could have easily become a regret, but that wasn't Daniel's case. In 4 years, he earned the title of GM, then later supervisor, and eventually became a franchisee owner in Corpus Christi in '99.
You know what? I can do this. I need to learn. And so if you don't go to college, you still need to learn. And so I took every class I could. I read tons of books, like everything I could do to, get better in the business world.
It wasn't long before he got his wife Catherine to join the team as well. And her timing to be trained as a successor couldn't have been better.
I was like the next, like if something happened to me, something did. I got cancer and it was pretty bad. And, I had an expiration date, so she kind of had to run the company while I was out for a year and a half.
It was in 2012 Daniel was diagnosed with stage 4 squamous cell cancer, along with a chance of survival ranging from 10 to 15%.
That year, and it really ended up being about 2 years that I ran everything, they really figured out, and I figured out that I can do it.
With their relationship at home and work both growing stronger, the couple says they never doubted he would be okay. And now the two are doing more than okay as they look to keep expanding this summer.
It was probably the best thing that ever happened to me.
You can find the Dains at their stores, which include every Domino's in Corpus Christi, Portland, Annabelle, Robstown, and Alice. And by the end of the summer, they're looking to expand from owning 11 to 14 stores, with openings taking place on Leopard, the Island, and in Sinton.